The lights on the set flicker as cameras stand ready, contestants rehearse their lines, and producers whisper about schedules. But something is missing. The unmistakable energy of the reality TV host who has, for years, been the heartbeat of the program is absent. For fans who have grown accustomed to her quick wit, infectious laugh, and unwavering presence, the news feels almost surreal. She will not appear in the coming episodes. The reason is as devastating as it is human. Her ex-husband, a man who once shared not only her home but also her dreams, has died unexpectedly. Production insiders reveal that the tragedy has left her shaken to the core. She's heartbroken, one close associate confided. This wasn't something anyone saw coming. Right now she needs time, not cameras. And so, in the world of reality television where the show is supposed to go on no matter what, everything suddenly feels fragile. A shock behind the scenes. The news broke quietly at first. Crew members arriving at the studio were told to brace for schedule changes. By midday, whispers had spread across entertainment blogs and social media. The host, who has become synonymous with the show's success, would be stepping back. For those who only know her as the vibrant woman commanding the stage, the word absence felt jarring. This is someone who has weathered live TV chaos, viral controversies, and even ratings battles without missing a beat. But grief is a different kind of storm. Her ex-husband's passing, described by friends as sudden and devastating, hit harder than anyone expected. Though their marriage ended years ago, they remained bound by shared history and children. They may not have been together anymore, a family friend said. But he was family. His loss is her loss. That connection doesn't just vanish with divorce. Production in crisis. Inside the production offices, the mood is tense. Schedules hang on whiteboards, deadlines loom, and advertisers want assurance. Yet at the center of all this is one truth. Without her, the show feels adrift. She's the anchor, the magnet, a producer explained. Viewers don't just tune in for the competition. They tune in for her reactions, her energy, the way she makes people feel. Replacing that, even temporarily, feels impossible. Still, the cameras can't gather dust. With millions of dollars at stake, the network is already in frantic discussions about replacements. Among the names floated are former contestants adored by fans, celebrities with built-in followings, and even a rotation of guest hosts. But whoever takes the role will step into an emotional minefield, tasked not just with hosting, but with filling the void of someone audiences are already mourning in a sense. One insider described it bluntly. It's like asking someone to stand in the middle of a thunderstorm and pretend the skies are clear. Fans flood social media. Meanwhile, outside the studio walls, the reaction has been immediate and overwhelming. Within hours of the announcement, hashtags in support of the host trended globally. Thousands of fans sent messages of sympathy, recounting how her humor had carried them through tough times, or how her on-screen presence had become a weekly ritual. She gave us joy when we needed it most, one fan tweeted. Now we give her space to heal. Another wrote, forget the show for a moment. This is a human being grieving. Let's show compassion. It is a rare moment where the loud, divided world of social media seems united. The usual debates about reality TV drama or favorite contestants have given way to an outpouring of love, a digital vigil for someone who has unknowingly become part of their lives. Industry voices weigh in. From fellow TV hosts to actors and musicians, the tributes have poured in. Some shared stories of their own losses. Others simply offered prayers. Grief doesn't care about contracts or ratings, one celebrity posted. I hope she feels free to take all the time she needs. Industry experts say the situation exposes the double-edged sword of fame. On one hand, public figures receive incredible support from fans during tragedies. On the other, their pain becomes amplified, analyzed, and endlessly discussed in headlines. For this host, her decision to step back represents both courage and vulnerability, a refusal to let the demands of television overshadow the demands of the heart. The human cost of reality TV. This incident also reopens a conversation long whispered about in entertainment circles. The emotional toll of reality television. Unlike scripted dramas, reality shows often blur the line between performance and personal life. The host, in many ways, embodies this intersection. She has always been herself, funny, flawed, and fiercely authentic, while millions watch. But authenticity comes at a price. The cameras do not stop rolling when tragedy strikes at home. The schedule does not automatically pause for grief. And yet, in this case, the network had no choice but to acknowledge that even its brightest star is human. It's a reminder that these aren't just characters on a screen, said a media analyst. They're people. Real people, with families, with pain, with lives beyond what we see. What comes next? The biggest question now is how long she will be gone. Some insiders speculate she could return within weeks, others suggest months. A few believe she may choose a quiet return, slipping back into her role without fanfare. Others imagine a dramatic on-air acknowledgement, a heartfelt monologue to her fans about loss and resilience. Whatever the case, the audience will be waiting. Viewers have made clear that their loyalty isn't tied to a schedule, it's tied to her. Meanwhile, the show's producers weigh every decision carefully. Replace her too quickly, and they risk seeming callous. Drag out her absence, and they risk losing momentum. For now, they walk a delicate tightrope, balancing ratings with respect. A star's legacy. Even in her absence, the host's presence lingers. Clips of her funniest moments circulate online. Fans replay old episodes, cherishing the sparkle she brought to every stage. Colleagues speak of her kindness, her professionalism, her refusal to let the chaos of reality TV dull her humanity. She's more than a host, one contestant said. She's the soul of the show. Without her, it feels like a body without a heartbeat. And perhaps that is the most dramatic truth of all. While cameras and lights can capture drama, laughter, and spectacle, they cannot capture the weight of grief that belongs to her alone, in quiet moments away from the stage. The bigger picture. Beyond one show, one host, or one tragedy, this story touches on something universal. Death, loss, grief. They come for everyone, whether in the privacy of home or under the harsh spotlight of fame. Her choice to step back, to honor her pain instead of hiding it, offers a lesson to millions. That even in a culture obsessed with performance, it is okay to pause, to mourn, to heal. The show will go on, yes. A replacement will step onto the stage, yes. But for fans, the true drama lies not in the competition or the contestants, but in this deeply human story unfolding behind the curtain. For now, the spotlight dims. The stage awaits her return. And somewhere, away from the cameras, a woman grieves, not as a celebrity, not as a host, but as a human being.